9-time world champion, 11th on the list of top 30 PBR bull riders in history, and one of the finest, most skilled bull riders of all time. Ty Murray's made a significant impact on professional bull riding during his career, spanning over a decade. His amazing skill set, composure, and the finesse he's exhibited while riding even the most dangerous bulls made him a fan favorite consistently. But how good was he in his prime? And did his journey to success have only peaks or also lows? In today's video, we're talking about the legendary bull rider, Ty Monroe Murray. Born on October 11, 1969 in Phoenix, Arizona, Murray's parents shared a rich history of participation and competing in bull riding rodeos throughout their lives. His father, Harold, used to ride bulls competitively and broke colts professionally. On the other hand, his mother, Joy Murray, was also fond of rodeos and competed in her childhood in the National Little Britches Rodeo Association. With both his parents being rodeo fans, there wasn't no question about it. Ty Murray also indulged in the same sport. During his adolescent years, Murray rode calves with the help of his father, and as soon as he started walking, his dad bought him a pair of spurs. He also worked on colts with his dad, and just as he turned 9, he got on a bull to make his first ever proper bull ride. He rode that bull perfectly and felt invincible. Now little did he know, he was going to face his first accident well before he even came close to riding bulls and rodeos. During his second ride on another bull, he was bucked off and the bull stepped on Murray's jaw, breaking it horrifyingly. For quite some time, he recovered from the severe injury, but his passion for bull riding remained unaffected. For the next couple of years after recovery, Murray kept on riding bulls and horses occasionally, trying to perfect his skills and get used to the different behaviors of animals. When he was 12, he bought a mechanical bucking machine to practice on, hoping it would help his riding skills. However, what truly helped him was his mentor and idol, Larry Mahan. He blindly followed Larry in his rodeo career, and what motivated him was the fact that his idol had won the most NFR titles than any other bull rider in history. Although he was always fond of him as a bull rider, Murray's ultimate goal was to beat Larry's record and become the only bull rider in history to outperform the legendary Larry Mahan. And wasn't nothing gonna stand in Murray's way. At 13 years old, Larry noticed Murray at the Little Britches Rodeo, where Murray competed in all 3 riding events. Soon afterward, Larry began mentoring him and taught him the ins and outs of bull riding from what he'd experienced. For 5 years, Murray learned from his idol, and in 1987, he participated in his first ever proper championship rodeo at the Arizona National High School Rodeo Association All-Around Championship. He won that title, and further in the year, he also emerged as the winner of the National High School Rodeo Association All-Around Championship. But this was just the beginning of a remarkable career. In 1988, he joined the PRCA and set the goal of becoming world champion in his debut year. During that time, he was attending school at Odessa College in Texas and competed in the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association, as well as the PRCA events. The school-level events were dominated by him. However, the PRCA was a completely different league. Initially, he traveled with Cody Lambert, another bull rider. Lambert had a plethora of experience as he'd attended rodeos and traveled with renowned bull riders like Lane Frost, Jim Sharp, and Tough Headman. Now, Murray's debut PRCA season was spent under the guidance and mentorship of Lambert. He didn't have the same success as he anticipated, and while he made some successful rides, he only managed to win a total of $45,977 in 3 roughstock events. The earnings weren't enough to qualify him for the finals, and therefore his dream of winning the World Championship title couldn't be fulfilled. It was a blow to deal with for Murray, that's for sure, but there were more setbacks to come. The same year, he participated at the Calgary Stampede, where a bull named First Blood bucked him off, throwing Murray head first into the ground. He received some minor injuries in his first ever pro-level rodeo, a memory he remembers to date. The 1989 season was comparatively better for him. Now, he qualified for the NFR in both bareback riding and saddle bronc riding events. Although he couldn't make enough to qualify for the bull riding event, the chance to participate in the NFR was enough to make him excited. In the first round, he drew a bareback mare known as Cattle Cape. On the mare, he made a 78-point ride, tying for the 6th in the 5th round. The next ride was scheduled on the Bad River, a saddle bronc. Now, he consistently made great rides, ultimately reaching the final round, where he started with the bareback event on a horse known as Rodeo. After acquiring a total score of 78, Murray finished in the 6th position, and this amazing ride put him out of reach in the bareback average. The next ride was on a mare named Oil City Red, and if Murray could make a good ride, he'd win the all-around title. He scored 73 points on the ride and won the first ever all-around title, which was a great achievement at the time. But he was just getting started and didn't plan on stopping just now. He had just become the youngest all-around champion, and he'd entered the 1990 PRCA season with the same level of enthusiasm and excitement. He started the season by competing at the National Western Stock Show in Denver, Colorado, and just like the previous year, he won the all-around title once again. It was his 3rd year as a professional, and he'd already reached the top 5 list on the best bull riders in the world. An amazing achievement for somebody as young as him. However, he still had a lot of surprises left. He moved on to participate in rodeos such as Phoenix, the Houston Livestock Show, and Colorado Springs, where he stacked up all-around titles consecutively. His amazing skills made him a bull rider everybody feared, and the way he was constantly winning, it wasn't long before he became known as the best bull rider in the world. But soon afterward, he faced an unfortunate accident. On May 19, 1990, while he was riding at the Redding Rodeo in California, Murray was dismounting off of a saddle bronc when his left foot got stuck in the stirrup. He was immediately pulled underneath the horse, and the saddle bronc kicked him mercilessly, resulting in broken ribs, a broken elbow, and several stitches on his head, a physical and mental pain from which Murray had to recover well. It took 6 weeks for him to get better, and in July he competed again to qualify for the NFR once more. However, the NFR event was going to bring another severe injury for him. In the 9th round, Murray drew a massive 1,200-pound saddle which flipped over backward as soon as it left the gate, throwing Murray under the fallen horse. His right knee took most of the damage, and as Murray screamed in extreme pain due to the deep bruise he suffered, he was forced to skip the 9th and 10th rounds. But perhaps the most notable event of his career was the 2001 PBR World Finals. He bucked off almost all the bulls except one, the K7 cue ball, on which he scored an amazing 90.50 point ride. But apart from that, he couldn't stay on any other bull, making it one of the most disappointing seasons for him. In the 2002 season, he rode in the Nile Bull Riders Invitational event in Billings, Montana, which marked his last ride ever as a professional bull rider. Previously, he was bucked off the Mossy Oak Mudslinger a few weeks prior and sustained a neck strain due to the accident. A similar accident took place in the Nile event, where a bull named Mooch bucked him off, disqualifying him and marking his last ride in professional bull riding. Later that year, he officially announced his retirement from bull riding. However, his amazing rides, the way he dominated events in his early years, and how he emerged as a 9-time world champion are still remembered by bull riding enthusiasts as one of the most amazing career statistics of all time. Any of y'all ever have a chance to see Ty Murray ride a bull in a live rodeo? And if Ty Murray was still in his prime and was competing in the PBR World Finals, would he win them? Let us know what you think in the comments section down below. And if you liked the video, hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you're notified as soon as we upload our next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.